The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Morning, guys. Stephen, hubba hubba. Jacques, good morning. Roland, good morning. Yes, how about them Irish? Guys, for those of you that didn't see member Skype, good morning, Dan. I posted the reason for this market insanity. And apparently, good morning, Ray. Pfizer has announced that in stage 3 clinical, there's 8 o'clock, stage 3 clinical trials, they have a 90% cure rate for the Cove. I said the day after election. I was wrong by 5 days. Johan, good morning. Tony, good morning. I said the day after the election. Said it for months in this room. Today is going to be psychotic, utterly psychotic. We will focus on a few instruments. I suspect we'll have freezing, as Ninja often does. In any event, guys, good morning. Good morning, Kate. Very good morning. For those of you that paid attention also to member Skype last night, I did put a trade in the ES. She was a beaut. She was a beaut. Long at 22 half, first target 34 half, final target 55. Got targets. If you guys did not pay attention to Skype last night, you missed a nice one. And still going, obviously. Still going. In any event, if you folks are here on trial, for a couple of you, good morning and welcome to the room. I don't think they're even registered yet. I didn't see them on the registered list. And I do have a few people that are carrying over from last week. Good morning and welcome back. I will wait until I know that the new trials are in before I go over the room. I doubt we have, I'll look quickly at news. I doubt we have anything on a Monday. No, nothing of any interest. This market is a little nuts. It's nuts. Today could be a lot of fun, but it's going to be volatile. I would suggest that you guys trade accordingly. Good morning, Chris. Our just to give you an idea, 15-minute euro is already into longs. ES on the 15-minute that I like is into longs. Gold on the 15-minute well into shorts, hugely into shorts. 3 minutes in shorts. I do have my silver and gold bots on the bigger time frames. I do not have the 377 on and will not run the 377 unless we can get above 12.2. We could, I mean, gold could trade right back to 31.9. It's into some support right here. It may give you a bounce long if anybody is interested in gold at 09 area. Got a lot of sellers in gold. Dollar index will probably get a bid. This may dampen the enthusiasm for stimulus. Consequently, gold is getting pummeled. Looks like we're coming back to earth here. Guys, currently, last I looked, the Dow was up over 5% and may still be. Let's see here. Take a quick look at futures. Assuming it won't load. Let's see if we can get it to load. In any event, I can't look. ES over almost 15,000 net buyers in the ES. Almost 2,000 net buyers in the Nasdaq. Aspen, good morning to you. 4,400 sellers in gold. I expect silver will come down as well. Dow futures are up 5.6%. Thank you. Thank you, Dennis. Yeah, my program won't load, which is par for the course. We hit 783 ticks on the Nasdaq. I mean, right now it's 246. It's 246 right now. Nasdaq, I would expect at some point to trade. I mean, what looks like the high on the Nasdaq. Let me just open up this chart. Yeah, the high looks like it's around 400 and change, 408. 408. And we are currently at 102. We've sold off on the Nasdaq down to 950, 11,953. I don't see any reason to be short. In any event, natural gas is also into a long at 7 o'clock this morning. And that's what we got here, fellas. I do have Nasdaq long right now at 125, 126. It's going to be quick, guys. I mean, I can give you guys numbers, but by the time I say them, we're bumping 4 and 5 points. Let me quickly read the disclaimer. We're obviously going to use the Notre Dame logo, number 2 in the country. Number 2. There you go, Brad. Man, I got into so many arguments over the weekend with guys, Brad. They only won because Trevor Lawrence didn't play. Man, that kid, the ukulele, whatever, however you say it, threw for 450 freaking yards. I said, well, how much more could Trevor Lawrence have done? Bear with me 1 second, guys. Okay. Yeah, just idiots. Haters, man, haters. Mostly Bama fans. Doesn't say much, right? Yeah, and then they said, "Oh, that kid dropped a sure interception." Yeah, okay, whatever. We held the top running back in the country to less than 30 yards. U.S. government required disclaimer. Futures and options trading has large potential rewards, but also large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the futures and options markets. Do not trade with money you can't afford to lose. This website is is neither a solicitation nor an offer to buy or sell futures or options. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those discussed on the website. Past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. CFTC Rule 4.41. Hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Since trades have not been executed, results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors, such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are subject to the fact that they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those shown as well. Past performance is not indicative of future results. I missed the initial short on silver, so that's done. I'm just checking my bots to make sure I have 3 contracts on everywhere, and I don't there. Of course not. Anybody long Nasdaq? It's longs, guys. Nasdaq's longs. It was around 25 when I said it. Anybody take the long on the Nasdaq? It's longs. You can trade it what looks like 187 First target maybe around 150. All right, fellas. Again, it's going to be crazy. Crazy. Trade accordingly. we should trade back up at least to 180 is what I see, fellas, on the Nasdaq. If gold breaks down below 1881, if it breaks here, it's coming down to 90, 97. It's coming down to 90 in a heartbeat. Below 1881, it's going to get swallowed up. Marco, it's going to trade. Nasdaq should trade long to 12,180. Are you new to trading, Marco? First target's hit GC. That's only good for 10. There's your 150 target, first target on Nasdaq. 150 target hit on Nasdaq from 25 to 27. Final target will be 187. 187. $187, fellas, on Nasdaq next. Those of you that are long. It's already a monster. Gold's getting a small bounce here. Anybody holding Nasdaq? We have no bot trades yet. Anybody holding Nasdaq? Okay, guys. First target's hit. That was a 90 target from about 98 or 99. If we break down below 81.8, it's going to get assassinated. Okay, nice, James. Good morning, man. Let's go into 87, fellas. Let's see. What did George say? Good morning, Bob. For your info, you left on your trip early last Tuesday. You set up your bots in GC, CL, ES, 6E, and NQ to run from 2 a.m., which would be 3 a.m. Eastern, to 11 a.m. each day. When you got back Saturday, you checked on the results for the week, and the profit was $9,497.50. Nice job. Nice job. Not so bad. No, not so bad. How's your trip? Did you get your deer? They're rotating out of. Got 2 nice bucks. Good for you. Nasdaq's long on the robot, fellas. Nasdaq's got first target identified at 192. I have 187 as a target. I did not, Mimi. I don't trade Russell, and I don't even have a Russell chart. ES will get its first bounce off 46 if it pulls back. If anybody wants a 46, it could pull all the way back to 43. Nasdaq futzing around at the moment, but we have 2,200 net buyers. I would not be interested in shorting the Nasdaq. Gold is not going to do us any favors on the 15-minute. Hey, Patrick, good morning. I got your email. I'll respond to. It's getting pretty quiet in here. Still at 174 tick range on the Nasdaq. I think guys will end up all-time highs this week. I would be surprised if we don't. What did you do with all the deer, you $6 pop on Pfizer? What? I don't know what you, Reg, I don't know what that means. I don't hunt. I'm not a hunter. If you're asking me. So here comes our Nasdaq trade, or trying. Crude has 12,000 net buyers overnight. I guess I'm not really interested in shorts, am I? I need a pullback on crude. I would like to see crude maybe 40, 39, 40. Here, ES is trying to break out. If anybody is holding ES, ES is trying to break out. Nasdaq is pushing resistance as well. Right here, right where it is. Silver was a great short at 740. Blue states get the vaccine first. Did my 87 target get hit? No, not yet. 87 was my target on NASDAQ. We didn't get there yet. Anybody still holding NASDAQ or ES? How about ES from 46 long, fellas? Almost 20 handles in this sucker. It's a booyah kind of day, fellas. It is a booyah kind of day. We can all go home now. Oh, target filled. It's just utterly insane. It is literally insanity. It is literally insanity. There you go. First target, fellas. 2 off, runner going. I'm going to move that ahead of the auto trail. Guys, I think we go up and see the highs with the NASDAQ, the 400. Anybody holding still? My 87 target's been eclipsed. Anybody holding? Okay, Tony. Guys, it's a beast. Okay, Johan. It's a monster, fellas. ES is a monster. Nice job, Ray. That's okay, Marco. You made money. We have a policy in the room. You cannot cry if you've made money. Doesn't matter if you made $100. You made money. And here comes second target at 75 handles. 75. So we've gotten my targets, guys. 50 and 87 from 25 to 27. Nice job, Tony. Nice job. Easy peasy, right, Tony? Easy peasy. Got to lock in a little bit here, fellas. I'll let the trail catch up at some point if it does. Watch gold on a breakdown below 81.8. Gold is trying to break down further. Dollar index will probably get a pop. Watch gold. Here comes gold. Going to break 81.8. Let me move this. This is off. There's gold. It's hanging on so far. Good morning, Stefano. Watch gold on a breakdown below 81.8. I think gold now heads to 1850, maybe 1800. Yeah, it is, Marco. It's right in front of you. It's trading on its own. I'm not doing anything. It's the only one that's fired a trade so far. Euro's already bid. Natural gas may be trying to roll over. We probably won't see anything in crude, maybe, but it's same with the ES. Here comes gold. 81.7. There it goes. There goes gold. There we go, guys. There goes your gold. 81.8. It's good for 3 handles already. Booyah, baby. Anybody take gold? Anybody in gold? Oh, there she goes. 4 or 5 handles. Booyah. Take some risk off. Take some risk off. Go to break even. If you're trading multiples, take some risk off. You should be at break even. Where? Guys, it's almost, interject a little levity here. It's almost time to REO Speedwagon it. It's time for me to fly. Guys, we already killed it. We've already killed it. We've killed it today. ES long at 46. First target's off. Free trade. Nasdaq, first target and second target hit here on the robot. That's up 1,700 on the runner. On the runner. Gold, 81.7 short. It's down to 70, almost 70 foot. It's almost 7 handles, $700. Gary's up $5,400. Nice job. I'd hang on to that gold, fellas. I would hang on to that gold, 1850. Nice job, Marco. Not bad. First day in a trial, right? Not bad. Do 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 do. Ba da da da. What do you mean? Where was I? Where was I when? Don't call it a comeback. I've been here all along, buddy. Where was I when? I'm waiting for James to tell me he's got. Yeah, I mean, a lot. That's what a lot of people say. Yeah, yeah, I know. I know. Unfortunately, I'm going to move. Guys, I'm manually moving that to second target because the trail stop is still below entry. So I've manually moved it. I mean, it's final target is 132 handles on the robot. 132. The runner's up $2,000 on the robot, fellas. Do I think we'll get a hard pullback on the open? No, I don't think we'll get a hard pullback. I would like to see a pullback, and then we'll look for another position. But my sense is with most of us that are trading Ninja, we're going to really enjoy the friggin' open because everything will probably lock up. Volume is going to be obscene. That would be my guess. Who's got bots? Bots. Everybody's got bots. 132 handles. I could move this out further. Why don't I do that? Let's just move it at 132 handles. Hit. Got it. Now it's free. I mean, it's been free, right? Now it's just stupid. We'll get a pullback to buy again, I would say, Caleb. I would say for sure we're going to get a pullback. Tony, I don't know. If you're not short, you're done. If you didn't take the short on GC or MGC, you're done. We're coming down to 70, 71. Here's where gold is headed. I'm going to tell you where gold is headed. Okay, out on the runner. What a bummer, man. What a bummer. That was a $3,630 trade. What a bummer. Bummer. Let me tell you where gold is headed. I'll give you guys targets on gold for those of you that are short. If we don't bounce in here, this area here, and I don't see any buyers, fellas, it's all sellers. If we're trying to bounce off 75 area, if we don't bounce in this area, we're headed down to 1860 and 1843. 60 and 43. Let them pull back. We need pullbacks if we want to get longs. I'm good with pullbacks. 55 handles. Nice. All in, all out, 55, James? On gold or NQ? The huge 7? There you go. Nice job. Guys, listen, let me record this. So for my trials, this is gold on a very small time frame, 377 tick. It just took this long, which I don't have the bot running. I've got it off, and it hit first target at 39 ticks. That's $390 a contract. Guys, volatility is high. I suspect we're going to see freezing and locking up at the open. I'm sure my trade station charts will be fine. 11,000. Huh? What number? 11,950. Is that what you're looking for? I'm not sure what the number is you want. $11,950 on Nasdaq. Yeah, I can see that. I can see us coming down to 880, 875 even, but I don't think so. I don't know. I have no way of knowing, dude. If I knew that, we'd be billionaires in 2 weeks. Here's your ES short at that 58 down to 52 if anybody took it. I didn't really give a trade call there. Nasdaq back above VWAP. What do we do? Positive delta. Hang on one second. All right, fellas. Let them do what they're going to do. It's 8:57. At 9 a.m., I will take my breakfast break, as I do every day. And then we will come back and see what we've got and go from there. Looks like we're coming to 185. We should bounce 185 on a 5-minute. I like 152, really, if we get there. 152. There's 185. Let's see what happens here. I like 152. Come on, move. I like 152. We're not going far in 175 sellers, guys. That's all it is. Nothing. They're just clearing the decks here. Gold trying to bounce a little bit, but I don't think so. There's 152. There's 152. Come on, hold this zone. The bottom of the zone is 108. Come on, bounce up. Let's go, Rat Dog. If anybody's long 152 on the Nasdaq, your first target should be about 165, 165, 165. We hit 6.4. You are a dog. There it is. Come on. 6.5. Booyah. 13 handles. Free trade now, guys. You're at 170, up 18 handles. I would go to break even. Trade it as you see fit. That's how I would do it. Next target up would be 201. 201. So it's 152. First target was 6.5. It is off. And now my next target is 201, but I would be at break even. Anybody take that 52 long? Anybody long 52 at Nasdaq? Okay, Marco, you should have first target off. If you're trading, okay, Mimi. Oh. I do have a target at 201. But again, we are, headed into the open. Trade them judiciously. And you'd be out. Well, pretty close to it. No, not yet. Didn't hit 52. Hit 55.75. Come on, pop up. Let's go. There we go. Come on, buddy. Let's go. 201. Nice job, Tony. Nice job. Tony, ring in the till, buddy. Ring in the till. Anybody still holding NASDAQ? There's 9 o'clock. 201, next target. 201. Anybody holding NASDAQ? Mimi, good job. I have 201 as a target from 52 entry. All right, guys. I'm going to break. I'll be back. I'm going to go eat my breakfast. Have your directive. I would be at break even or a couple, take some money. And I would look for 201 for a target and then 246. I'll be back in about 20 minutes, guys. Crude went long on the bot, guys. And it looks like Nasdaq is also long on the bot. We got two longs here, guys. Looks like Nasdaq had a short. I'm going to take, you dog. I wanted that off before the open. I just missed first target. Golly. By a couple of handles. Let's see what else we got. Nothing. No other bot trades. Let me get my bots on. Because this could be everything stuck at the open. Just took 88 ticks on an NQ long. Nice job. All right, guys. My bots are on. I'm going to move these coming into the open because if I freeze, I don't want them frozen there. Looks like we may get a Nasdaq pullback on the open, maybe down to 110. Any questions before we go, fellas? Couple of minutes. Any questions? Yeah, and I should have turned, I generally turn them off in this half hour. What about the ES anything? I have nothing. I have no trades. When they need to be updated. Kate, all of the settings are in the member area. You can check your settings against the member area. I set up your charts. You should be fine. What is my what, Kate? What is my what? Kate, they're in the member area. I set your charts up, so you're fine. Log into the member area and look at your charts and look at the settings. I don't have time to do that now. A minute before the open. Come on, 22, target one. Oh, hit me, no fill. Got it, 22. Boom. Boom. You guys should be good. I don't care where you got in. You made your money. 38, final target again. 38. My stop is at break even, 7.5. 38, final target. Everybody good? Everybody good? For those of you that are on trial, I am trading a live account. I am trading a live account. Everybody good? Who panicked and dumped it? I did say 38. 3-8. 3-8. Who panicked and dumped it when it pulled back 5 handles? 38. Who's holding ES? All right, here we go. I'm at break even, guys, 17.75. That's where I'm in. You guys could have gotten a better fill. I told you that. Told you where I was in. I want 38. 38. Your stop should be at break even. That's just me. You guys trade them as you see fit. I want 38. Next problem area is going to be 32. I'll show you. That's our next problem area right there. Boo-yah, baby. Boo-yah, baby. We'll just keep roasting them all day. Come on, man. Are you serious? Got to 27, 10 handles. We're pulling back like chooches. This could come back to 21. Well, there we go. Come on, buyers. Come on. Get through that little swing high right at 27. Got to get through 27, then 32. 27, then 32. Come on, rat dog. Let's go. Come on, one more 15 range candle and go. This is why I like trading the Nasdaq. Hate this stupid ES, but it's easier to trade today, guys. If we get through 32, I'll tell you where she goes. 36.70. Through 32, we get to 70. All right. Come on, ES. Buy them up. Got 3 consecutive lower highs. You can see it here. If we fail out of the bottom of this, I'm going to take it off. I'll tell you if I'm closing my trade. Come on. We're building a flag. We're building a bull flag on this 15 range. It's a bull flag. I'm going to get one of these moves, guys, all the way up. All right, I'm closing it out. I took my money. I closed it out. I'm out. Nasdaq's pulling back. Everybody good on that trade, right? I'm out. I am flat. I'm flat. Now I'm crying over 5 handles. That used to be a phenomenal trade, right? Is there anybody that's not aware of where we are? Okay, everybody's out, right? I'm not saying it's not going higher, but let's see what it does. Everybody made money, right? I still think longs. Okay, as long as you guys made money. Nobody's answering except one guy. Everybody's good, right? Marco's good. Everybody's good, right? All right, fellas. Is there anybody not making money today? Do I have anybody that's losing money somehow, some way? You were counting your money? Okay. Okay, Joe. Nice job. All right, everybody relax. Nasdaq is not really giving me much here. I can't trade it up here. You just restarted Ninja? Yeah, I had to do it too. Good old Ninja. You'd think after all these years they could solve these problems. Nice job, Ray. You're up $4,000 for the day. Booyah! There's a big Jim Cramer booyah. Take your money and go. Tomorrow's another day. Guys, give me 1 minute. Just going to get coffee. On the ES. First target hit on the ES on the Unirenko. I got an email from one of the rooms over the weekend. Hey, no, and they were crowing about their system. It made $250 on Friday. Woohoo! $250. Nice bottle of wine. So let's see. No, Kate. I don't mind you asking me questions, Kate. I just can't answer questions 2 minutes before the opening of the markets, right? Because I'm trading and I'm looking for trades. Well, if that's what Joel said, then we'll go with whatever Joel said. Don't worry about it. I will help you. Okay. I do not know. So typically, just so you understand, typically, if there's a technical issue, on the bot, meaning, it didn't fire a trade, if it misses a trade here and there, that's one thing. They will do that because of the settings in the bots. The settings are such that there is only a 1 tick offset, meaning you're going to get your entry price or 1 tick slippage. Now I can change that to 20 tick slippage, but who knows where you'll get filled in a fast-paced market, right? So what I'm saying is a certain amount of missed trades are expected and acceptable. If you tell me that the bot should have taken 10 trades today and you got 1 trade, then I have to look at your settings. Your chart settings are correct. Irrespective of that, because I set them up, so I know they're correct. Irrespective of that, if there is a technical issue, right? My bot is not performing, or it's not, and it could be. I don't know. I'll have to look at it. Like, for instance, some people, when they set it up, because their system is set to either start with double order modification. I don't know if you have that on. If you have double confirmation, it means it will tell you the bot wants to take a short here. Do you want to take that short? You have to take that off, because by the time you click yes, the price is gone. But if it's a technical issue, okay, so you have no confirmation. If there's a technical issue, that is Joel's responsibility. If the bot is not performing, anything else is mine. So I will take a look at your charts today at 12:45. Okay? I guarantee you it's not the charts. It is not the charts. Second target would have been hit here. I'm going to drop this down to first target. Hang on, Phil. Okay, go ahead. I'm back, fellas. I'll take a look at your charts today. It's going to have nothing to do with your settings. 12:45 Eastern. I have at 12 o'clock to set somebody's charts up. Then I will do yours right after. I guarantee you it's not chart settings. 144 is where I wanted this Nasdaq long, fellas. 144. I'm watching this ES for another bounce. So now let's get off that and let's look for trades. Let me see what my delta is. Hang on, guys. Negative delta now of 100 contracts on the Nasdaq. All right, guys, I'm trying to get 20 handles out of this short. 20 handles. We could come down to 35.79 if we don't hold this area. We should. I think we're coming 35.94. That's right where my target is. I think 35.94. I had really hoped that when I shut down my Ninja and reloaded, I didn't turn the euro on. But look at this trade. First two targets were hit. I didn't get it. Be that as it may. Let's see what we get here with the ES. ES is down to 1,800 buyers. Nasdaq has gone negative delta of a couple of hundred contracts. So they've sold everything back in the Nasdaq. ZB or ZN? 10-year notes? ZN? Yep, 10-year note. Nice. This ES just will not pop. Nasdaq will not fall back to 144. We came to 158.59. Everybody sit tight. Everybody sit tight. Come on to 144. Just come down 40 points. That'll give us a long. Down 300 negative delta now. ES looks like, well, it breached its Crable, its opening range low at 05. It came to 1/4. All right, guys. If we come down to 144, that's our long. Man, so close. So close. Came to 55, 54. All right, guys. We may get another ES pop. No. Can't get to that 44. I think ES, guys, is coming down to 94. I think you can short it here with a stop at 12, maybe 13. Here comes our 44. 44, there it is, tagged at 44. That's what I wanted to see tagged was 45. Come on. Jeez. Don't you push blower. Get out of that zone. Come on. I'm not watching ES. I told you it was a short. It's a short down to 94. All right, we're selling off. We're selling harder. We are not pulling out of this buy zone. I've shown my robot every single trade today, Marco. Every single trade it's taken. ES hit my entry at 94, and I'm watching this Nasdaq. Come on, Nasdaq. Go back to 44, 50. On Nasdaq. We got back up to 129. Come on. Come on, Nasdaq. Come on. Just push up 10 handles from here. Let's go. God, now it's getting slow. There we go, guys. Nasdaq's pumping up the jam. I missed my ES long at 94. I got my target, 93.75. And here goes Nasdaq. Come on. Anybody long Nasdaq from down there? I missed my entry playing with the Nasdaq. There we go, Nasdaq. Okay, Steve. Anybody anybody long Nasdaq? It's coming, guys. It's coming. There, we're back to the entry. Okay, Aspen. It's got to get above 45. Back above 45, and we go to 58, 59, 60. Come on. Next candle. Look at this dollar index. Look at this dollar index. Erupted. Come on, get above 45. Got a break here. There it goes. There we go. There we go, guys. Good to go. First target, 57, 58. Or as you see fit, you got money. It's slower than hell. I don't have a short. We got to 53. Come on, break this 54. Come on. This could come up to 76. ES back to 09. It's going to waffle around, but it should go back to 09. Maybe once we get rid of Europe. Guys, I don't like how the NASDAQ is reacting in here. You have ticks, and I do have a target, but it's really, you want to take it off, it's your prerogative. I don't like how it's reacting out of this buy zone. It pushed way deeper into the buy zone. I had to add in. Yeah, I'm not, my bots are off, or that bot is off. I'm really annoyed I missed the Euro trade. Yeah, we're going to fail again. We could come now down to 85. Even back down into 12,050. We're going to get a short on the NASDAQ high probability. ES 15 minute, probably at probably not till 11:15, Dijan. At which point mine will shut off at 11. My bot shut off at 11. But we're going to get a short on the 3-minute high probability. And right back up off that 14. It's holding that 14 area. All right, the high it's only got one on. God darn it, I jumped them all. Doon, 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 doon. Come on. Bump, bump, bump. There we go. Now it's bidding off 14. Tested that low again. ES did as well. Man, I missed the perfect entry on ES. 10 handles. Perfect entry. Playing with the NASDAQ. Let's see what we got going on here. Crude, nothing. Gold is not on the bigger time frames going to give me nothing. They're too far into shorts. Gold is oversold. You may get a bounce here on gold. Small bounce long. It's way oversold. Came to 51, 1850. 1800, I think, is screaming buy. 1850 is also a level to buy. I missed it. Again, I'm not watching gold much. ES is going to 09 if anybody is in it. Your target's 09 on the ES. Guys, if Nasdaq can punch up through 81, it's going to 01. Long ES at 06, 07. I'm long on the ES, guys, at 0675. Doesn't make it any more or any less valid than any other trade. I'm just telling you, I took a long and it's failing. It's got to get back above 05, 05 quarter. This could come back down to 96. I am long ES. I am long 0675. If I said 0575, I meant 0675. You guys can get a better fill if you like it, but I'm not digging this here. Small positive delta. Nah, all my time frames are rolling. All right, guys, I'm going to take it off, I think, in a second here. Unless I see buy. I will not let it come much lower than this. It's got to hold the whole number. If not, I'll take the loss. I'm out. I took the loss. I'm out. We're coming into the last 30 minutes of Europe. This is where we tend to get a little squirrely. Your 3-minute high probability is short, and the bot is going, looks like it wants to short on the Uniranko. All right, so the bot shorted on the Uniranko, on the ES. Your 3-minute high probability? No idea, Joe. I'd have to see it. Send me a screenshot. Did it give you a signal? No. There you go. That's why it didn't take a trade. It's still green. Voila. That's why it didn't take a trade. It can't. Nasdaq is coming into that swing low. It's trying to hold it. Same with the ES. Gold sold again on the 377. It hasn't gotten the first target yet, but it's going to. Come on, Nasdaq or ES, let's go. There it is. Oh, 2 ticks. 2 ticks. 25. There it is. Oh, hit first target, didn't fill it. You are a stink face, man. That's a peeve of mine. Hit first target and did not fill it. Did not fill it. Absolute peeve of mine. To the ticket, hit it. Did not fill it. Hit it again to the tick. Should come 92. Got it. There it goes. Would have filled now. Would have filled now. There we go. Go get that second target. I'll take 7.5 handles. I'm good with that. Almost.
Target filled.
Got it. 7.5 handles. Done. Got it. Guys, the bots have had a whale of a day. Bots are up $4,000 today. 4,000. I'll go over totals at the end, as I do every day. You still can't get a bounce in here. We could work next down to 79 on the ES and then 58 if they're going to keep. We've gone negative delta on the ES. We are negative delta now on Nasdaq. $5,800 sellers in gold. Nasdaq could work down to 12,042, or we could bounce back to 114 from here. We're right in the middle. We could bounce back up to 114 or drop down to 12,042. Guys, my bots are off. It's 11:06. I'm done. $4,000 day. Looks like we're coming to 42. Aggressively take it down here. I do not like it here. I want it up through that pretty decent 5-minute resistance at 03. Nasdaq should go. Actually, VWAP is next on the Nasdaq, and I think NASCrack-a-loony will work to 257. 257. If anybody is holding Nasdaq and you want to swing for a fence, you got 100 handles in here potentially. Your prerogative. I would probably start with a 55 stop, maybe a little bit lower, not much. We're going to VWAP. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind. We got to come through that swing, right? Yeah, you're at 54. Okay. I see 54, 55. Same thing. It's just these last 3 minutes or so is where this stuff gets stupid because of position squaring. That's the problem. Europe. Yeah. And we came to my 55. And you're 54. It's not a short, guys. It is not a short. Yeah, it's not a short. And there's the bitch of it when you use a small stop. Right back up to 62. I'm telling you where it's going. This is why I don't use stops. I do not trade with stops. I'm only interested in getting to the target. Again, I'm not suggesting anybody trade without a stop. I want to be clear. That is not my recommendation. But and I know that these last 5 to 15 minutes of Europe, if you guys watch the close of the U.S. session at 4 o'clock, and you see how volatile it gets at 4 o'clock, that's traders squaring positions. Europe is no different at 11:30. They're squaring positions. And away we go. They just took everybody's money and they turn right around and run it right back up. I'm telling you, it's going to 201. They're buying them back now. We got a negative delta of 400 contracts. Got to take that swing. This is the problem with small stops on the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq will run you over more often than not. Anybody take 0.75 on the ES? ES is going. Anybody 0.75 ES? Okay. 13 is your target on the ES. And NASDAQ got to 82, not before it ran the stop. That's why, it's such. But if I look at it here, all we did was pull back into the 34 moving average. We're going up to VWAP, guys. We're going to get VWAP. Europe's out of here in 1 minute or so, whatever it is. My target was 201 and then 257. Anybody think I'm not going to get 201? There's nothing more nauseating than using a small-ish stop on the NASDAQ and watching it go to a damn target. Nothing more nauseating. $13 on the ES, 13. 3/4, you guys got 3 handles in it. There's the close. Now we're out. Went to 86. Not done yet. I don't care what this says. There goes ES. Anybody else take the ES? Okay, guys. You got 3 handles in it. Trade them as you see fit. Up 9 handles. Nice job, Gary. Very nice. Guys, everybody should have made some money today. I don't care if you made $9,000 like one of our members or you made $90. It's irrelevant. Everybody should have made some money. Do I have anybody that did not make money? Is there anybody that didn't make any money? Here is our bot total for the day. My bots are all off. You can see that. I am not running any more bots. $4,030. $4,030. Okay? We got trade on both sides today.